David Miller with the Miller Realty Group of Keller Williams Realty, and I'm here to help you get real estate smart. All right, so we have a good one today. So we're about to get into the spring, summer selling season, and you know how I can tell? It's because if I go on any social media site, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, if I look on any newspaper advertising, if I listen to radio ads, all that I'm hearing are ads from iBuyers. You're thinking, what the heck is an iBuyer? An iBuyer is somebody like Opendoor or Offerpad that is willing to pay cash for your property. And if you listen to their ads, you're thinking, my goodness, I don't have to prepare my house to sell. I don't have to have people come through it. I have a cash buyer. I don't have to worry about the financial contingency, and I can close anytime. How can it go wrong? So what I'm going to share with you today is the 3 common mistakes that you're going to find with people that are looking to have these iBuyers purchase their properties. The first one is what happens is you put in information about your house, and then within 24 to 48 hours, they're going to provide you the market value of your property. Or, they're going to provide you a price. Now, the problem with that is that most sellers assume that the price that is provided is the true market value of the property. And in a lot of the cases, that's not the case. See, you think these iBuyers, they buy these properties, they add some cosmetic features to the house, and they put it back on the market. They're in the business like anybody else to make money. So in a lot of cases, the pricing that they're providing you, just the pricing up front, is going to be well below market value. So lesson number 1, always, and I mean always, make sure that you contact a professional realtor that can do a market analysis for you as well. And that way you can compare the 2 prices from what they gave you and from what a professional realtor will assess the value of your property. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is they don't look for the missing fees. So you get this great price and then you start looking at all the different fees. So I know with Opendoor, they charge a commission anywhere between, I think it's 6 to 12%. I know when I did on my neighbor's house, it was 8.5%. Okay, that's a lot of money that's coming off that great price they gave you, and in most cases a low price, and that's going to hurt your bottom line. There's also companies that will do like Offerpad, and what they will do is provide a convenience fee of 2.5% on top of the 6%. So you got to look out for that. Also within the fine print, some of them only pay title fees up to $2,000. If it's anything above that, they're not going to cover it. But the biggest culprit you have to look at, and a lot of people don't understand, is the cost to get repairs done. So once you go under contract with them, they're going to send out an army, and I mean an army of inspectors to take a look at your property. And they're going to look at everything. And they're going to come back with a list of things they want you to repair or just reduce the price a couple $1,000s. So if you're working with a professional realtor in today's market, which is a seller's market, you will find that you don't need to pay for a lot of those things. And so that's going to cost you some extra money. And what is that going to affect? That's going to affect your bottom line. And the bottom line with all their fees is that it's very confusing because you don't know what they're taking away from. And then they put some ghost fees on there that make it sound like you're going to be saving money if you do business with them, because they inflate how long it actually will take you to sell your house in today's market. The third thing is that a lot of people don't look at the bottom line number. What's the number? I know working with sellers for the past 13 years, the one thing that's most important to them is they want to be able to net as much as they possibly can on the sale of their house. So you got to make sure that when you're comparing the numbers, that you're not comparing that initial gross number that they give you that's on the contract, but what are you going to end up with at the end of the day at the closing table, and how much equity are you going to be able to pull out of your house? So here's the moral of the story. If you are thinking about selling your house, you want to work with a realtor that can provide you those options. They can let you know what the market value is, and they can also get a quote for you from Opendoor and Offerpad so you can compare all three. That's something that we do, and we would be glad to do it for you as well. So I hope that has allowed you to be real estate smart. Hope you have a great day. Thanks.